What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Tatted coming at you again with a midweek fix. So you ready? Let's go! Alright, what's going on YouTube? Last week on Sunday's video, we had quite a haul. Majority of that came out to be PS3 titles. There are now 94 PS3 titles in the collection. I do have 2 more that I'll be adding into the collection, and you'll be able to see that on Sunday's pickup video. Also, I did get that memory expansion cover, replacement cover in, and it looks legit. I mean, it's even got, let's see if I can get this over here. See if you can read that. Well, if I can get a focus. There we go. Memory expansion. And it color matched perfectly. So that looks a lot better. I still don't have a power pack for it. Still don't have AV cables for it yet. But I will be ordering them soon. Unless anybody's got an extra power pack or set of AV cables. Actually, I got AV cables from a Super Nintendo, so those will work. Just need a power pack. If anybody's got an extra one laying around they want to sell to me on the cheap, I am PayPal ready. So we got 96 titles now in the PS3 collection, and we did a lot of rearranging here. Now these titles down here, those are all on eBay. I've got all of those up for sale. If you see anything on my eBay store that you want, just shoot me a message on Instagram. I've got all of my links to my eBay and Instagram and Facebook. All of that is listed in the description. So if you see anything on there that you want, just shoot me a message and I'll work out a deal with you. I'm always going to give a better deal to my subscribers first. I will always take care of y'all. And we added Battletoads Double Dragon right there. And we also added, well, we didn't add. It was another copy of Speedy Gonzales that I already had, but added that Super Nintendo title. We added some Wii titles now. So I go into eBay, and I was able to find a receiver for this Katana PS2 wireless controller. Seller sold it to me for $15, which I thought was a decent deal. It was free shipping as well. So I did put some batteries into it. It does power on, it does come on, so I'm pretty sure that that receiver is going to work. The darker blue version of this controller is a lot harder to come by than the black and the silver. I think there's another lighter blue version of that controller as well, but with the receiver, that controller and the receiver goes for about 50 to 60 bucks. So the price is shooting up on that. It's shooting up just like the Wavebird controller. What else did we add in? Let's see. Shoot, I can't remember everything, but we added in some Wii. Added in a couple of PS2 titles. There was the anti-grav right there. Oh, some things that will probably not come before Sunday's video. Some things I did in the works throughout the week is that I had an extra copy of Super Mario All-Stars on the Super Nintendo that I got it at a yard sale for $1. Well, I'm scrolling Facebook Marketplace, and I come across this girl that had an insane collection that she is selling off. And so we got to chit-chatting, Come to find out, she's been collecting for 15 years. This chick has complete in box systems, complete in box, like, just crazy stuff, TurboGrafx stuff. You name it, this chick probably has it. If you want it, this chick probably has it. So I was going through some spare titles that I had up for sale on eBay, just some, you know, some duplicates, and I was like, hey, if you've got some stuff that I want, would you be willing to trade me, you know, game for game? And she was like, yeah, sure. I was like, and then I know you're selling off your collection, but you can go ahead and sell whatever I send to you in replacement of whatever you send to me that I need. And she's like, yeah, that's fine. Totally cool. So I was like, all right, you've got 2 copies of Conquer Live and Reloaded on the Xbox. How much do you want for one of them? And is it complete? She said, absolutely it's complete, and $20. I was like, well, shoot, that's a steal right there. So I sent her a picture of some games that I had. One of them being Mario All-Stars. I picked it up for $1 at a yard sale. And she was like, okay, I'll trade you Conquer for your All-Stars. Score! So yeah, I went ahead and sent that out. And she's supposed to be sending Conquer out tomorrow. And so I probably won't receive that before this video goes up. But I'll definitely show it in next week's little midweek fix video. Also, on Let Go, I found this lady that had several PS2 games, one of them being Champions of Norath. She was selling them for $5 each. So I was like, okay, that's the only game I want. Does it have the manual? She said, yes, it has the manual. Reason being is because I don't have a manual. I picked this up at that pawn shop a couple of episodes back on the live video game hunting when I went to Florida, and it did not have the manual. So I will now have the manual, and I'll sell the extra copy of that. So if anybody wants that, disc only in case, let me know. Let's see. We didn't add any GameCube or Xbox down here. I don't believe. Added in that Wally into the DS. DS handheld section is looking real slim. But if you've seen this behind me in the intro, this, let me move this hat. Get out of the way. This is a little storage bin where I keep all sorts of games, loose games, handhelds. So I've got my Game Boy Advance in here and some extra batteries. And then Game Boy Color in here with some loose PSP games. Wavebird receiver. I'll come across a controller one day. And then I've got original Game Boy games in here. I gotta find a way to display those. Those are being neglected from being displayed. So I started digging around in my closet last night, and I came across this Nintendo NES case, but it still had the Toys R Us SKU on it. 89 cents back in the day. Not much, you know, it's not a big deal, but that brought back so much nostalgia, because I can still remember going to Toys R Us and buying that when I was a kid. And like an idiot, I sold off all of my original Nintendo stuff when I was, I don't know, 13, 14, 15 years old at a yard sale that we were having as family. And I was like, ooh, well, I've got something I can make some money on. And like an idiot, I sold all my stuff. So like most of us are doing now, we're going back and buying our childhood back. Yeah, so I got something else that we're going to go to the kitchen and take a look at. I'm going to show you how I prepare for the yard sales that I go to on the weekend. All right, let's go to the kitchen. Okay, so every Tuesday of every single week, this shows up in the mailbox of everyone in the community. This is the Waycross Shopper, and it's basically, this isn't even all of it. This is just a portion of it, but it's nothing but classified ads. And you can advertise anything that you want in this shopper, these little black and white prints, let me show you, like something like this, you could advertise right here for free. All you got to do is basically send them the information of what you want posted inside of the shopper, and they will put it in this mail out for free. So every Tuesday, I'm already figuring out where the yard sales are at. It's usually right in the recreational area, but like boom, right there, annual yard sale, Saturday, May 12th, 7:30 until 9, or 7:30 until 9 Run Road in Scriven, Kayville. For more information, there's a number. Boom, garage yard sale, Blackshear, 3110 Sherry Lane. Boom, yard sale, boom, yard sale, boom, garage sale. Boom, huge multi-family garage sale. Right here, amateur radio swap meet. I mean, the list just keeps going on and on. We got a moving sale right here. So I write down all the addresses and then put them into Google Maps and map out the best route to go to all of these. Some of these, I think the furthest one away is like 15-20 minutes away, which was that annual sale. But that's going to be like a huge sale down a long road like what you saw last week, 10-15 miles long. So that's going to be awesome. Going to be able to hit up a lot of clustered yard sales. It's almost like a flea market, because we don't actually have a flea market here in the area that I live in. There's not one. The closest one is about an hour away. And so, but we have a lot of yard sales. We have a lot of garage sales, and we have a lot of really long yard sales where, because this is kind of a country atmosphere, we have a lot of long back country roads with no traffic on them, and we use those back roads to set up all along those side of the roads for these really long yard sales. So this is one way that I go ahead and start mapping out yard sales on Saturday or Friday or Sunday whenever they appear. Sundays are a no-go for me. I am always busy on Sunday all day from 7 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So Sundays are out of the question for me. I play in the praise and worship band at the church I go to. And so I have to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning, practice from 7 to 8, and then we have breakfast from 8:30, or from 8 till 8:30, and then we pray from 8:30 to 9, and we have 2 services, and the second service usually doesn't get out until around 12:30, 12:45, and then I go straight to work from 1 to 6. So I'm gone all day on Sunday, and when you see me responding to your comments and whatnot, I'm at the church. And so Saturdays are my go-to days, and Fridays I usually have to work, but it's not until the afternoon, so I can hit up any type of yard sale or side of the road sale, garage sale, usually before I go into work. So there it is. So there's one way. And the other way is Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace, and we have a lot of swap and shop pages in our area for the different counties, surrounding counties. So I hit up every swap and shop page, and I search for yard sale, I search for garage sale, and it'll pop up the newest listings. So that's how I plan out my Saturdays for that. But there you have it. There is your midweek fix. Let's take it back to FaceTime. So there you have it, folks. There's your midweek fix for this week. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting on. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Please, while you're at it, hit the little bell icon so that you receive notifications every single time I upload new content. I hope you're having a great week. I know I am. I'm Tatted Collector, and have a good one.